All right, 27 past the hour. This week, President Trump called President Obama a con job for simply tweeting about the Recovery Act. Steve Ratner has another fact check. Facts are always good in response to the president's tweets gloating about the economy. So
the Obama recovery. Yes, 11 years in.
The president's not very good on facts, so we try to do our best here to make up for that. You guys had a good run at it yesterday, and I wanted just to start with that tweet that you put up yesterday and then pivot from there. And I just want to focus on the parts highlighted in yellow where he says that he now has the best jobs ever. And so if we take a look at his actual jobs record, what you will see, in fact, that not only does he not have the best jobs record ever, he does not have the best jobs record, including even President Obama. If you look at job creation under Obama since the recovery began in the fall of 2010, Obama created 201,000 jobs a month. If you look at what Trump has done in his first 3 years, he's created 182,000 jobs a month, so 10% less job creation under Trump than under Obama. And if you want to see a starking...
Wait a second, Steve. I'm confused. Wait, because I read the Trump tweet, and he said that he had the best job gains ever, right? But I'm looking at these charts that come from Donald Trump's government statistics, his own administration. And this is saying that Barack Obama did 10% better on jobs than Donald Trump?
Trump did not even have the best jobs record of the 21st century, let alone any centuries that preceded it. And you can see that really starkly on the next slide, which simply sums this up and basically says that over the last 36 months of Obama, compared to the first...
the blue is Trump, right? Is Trump the blue?
Trump is Trump. No, we're sticking to the traditional colors: blue for the Dems, red for the Republicans.
Oh.
And so over a 36-month period under Trump...
Wait, but this says that Trump is 1.5 million workers behind, but Trump just said this week that he had the best job record. This shows, and it's the Bureau of Labor Statistics that Donald Trump runs now.
I hope he doesn't fire them.
I don't understand. Can you explain?
The simple answer is that Trump has taken creative liberty, shall we say, with the numbers in his tweets. And he does it all the time, Joe. We know the 15,000 lies. You're seeing an example of that his jobs record is not even as good as Obama's, to the tune of 1.5 million jobs over the same 36-month period. I'm not taking all of Obama and comparing it to Trump, just exactly the same. Last 36 months of Obama, first 36 months of Trump, 2 million fewer jobs under Trump.
Wow.
And then if you turn to another claim that was in that tweet where he talked about the greatest economy ever, this is, I pulled this quote from another place, but it's the same idea. He's saying we're going to get GDP to go to 4, 5, even 6%. This is what he said after his tax cut was passed in the fall of 2017. What's the reality? The reality is that job growth has only poked its head above 3% 4 times. There's been no 4%, there's been no 5%, there's been no 6%. And in fact, if you look at Trump's GDP numbers on an annual basis, they have been decelerating from 2.8% in 2017 to 2.5% in 2018, last year down to 2.3%, and the private sector thinks it'll be more like 2% this year. So not only do we not get to 3%.
I don't understand, because Donald promised us that if we passed these tax cuts, we might get up to 4, 5, 6% GDP growth. And further compounding the confusion is the fact that Donald Trump and a lot of people in the media say this is just the best economy ever. And yet I saw a chart a few days ago that Axios reprinted, again, based on Donald Trump's own numbers from Donald Trump's administration, that if you take the last 10 presidents and their record on GDP, Donald Trump is in 6th place out of 10 presidents. So actually, not only is this not the best ever, he's in like the bottom half of the class again.
That is simply a fact. His GDP numbers in the low 2% range are nothing to brag about. But I would make even a broader point, Joe, which is that It is really hard, and I'm trying to be intellectually honest, it is really hard to think of things Donald Trump has actually done to make the economy better. We had a tax cut that created a sugar high. We got some growth for a couple of quarters, then it tailed off, created some investment. Investment is now negative in this country. The trade war obviously devastated the agricultural sector, caused all kinds of chaos. Manufacturing jobs are being lost today in all of the swing states that are going to be important in the election. So when you boil it all down, the question is, what did Donald Trump actually do to make the economy better? Or is this, in fact, as President Obama suggested in his tweet on Monday, a continuation of a very long recovery that we've had since the great financial crisis?
You know, the good news is, Mika, that even though he's in the bottom half of the class for the last 10 presidents, his GDP has grown more slowly than you look at it here. He's just doing terrible, unfortunately, in that category. He's doing bad on jobs if you compare him to Barack Obama. Barack Obama's last 3 years even more effective than the first 3 years of Donald Trump's administration, at least. You know, he promised that he was going to not only balance the budget, but that he was going to pay off the federal debt. At least he's got that going.
Well, former presidential candidate Mark Sanford has an op-ed in the New York Times asking...
Oh, wait, he doesn't. I'm sorry.
What?
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.